tiny creatures.
Peppa and George are helping Grandpa Pig pick vegetables.
Peppa, here is a lettuce.
Thank you, Grandpa. Oh, what's that? There's a horrible monster on it.
Ho, ho! That's not a monster. It's just a little snail.
Oh, where has he gone?
He's hiding in his shell.
Is that where he lives?
Yes, it's his house. Look, he's coming out again.
Hello, Mr. Snail. Grandpa, does Mr. Snail have a bed in his house?
Oh, no, Peppa.
If I were a snail, I'd have a bed and a table and a chair and a fridge and a television. Grandpa, what do snails eat?
Well, mostly they eat my vegetables. Oi! Stop that, you cheeky rascal.
Grandpa, George and I want to play cheeky snails.
These baskets can be your shells. There, now you look like two cheeky snails.
And I'm going to eat up all Grandpa Pig's lettuce.
Oi! Keep off my lovely lettuce, you cheeky snails.
And when Grandpa Pig shouts at me, I'll hide in my little house.
All of Peppa's friends are here.
Hello, Grandpa Pig.
Hello, Susie. Have you come to play with Peppa and George?
Yes.
I don't know where they are. It's just me and these two snails here.
We are cheeky snails. We are cheeky snails. Surprise! We were pretending to be snails. Can we be snails too?
I don't think I have enough baskets for you all.
Aww.
You could be something else, though. Something exciting from the garden.
A carrot?
Rebecca Rabbit likes carrots.
No, Rebecca, not carrots. Come over here.
What's that buzzing sound? It's coming from that little house. Grandpa, why is that doll's house making a funny buzzing noise?
That's not a doll's house, Peppa. It's a bee's house. It's called a hive.
Ooh.
Look, here's one now.
What's she doing?
She's collecting nectar from the flower, and then she flies back to the hive to make it into honey.
I like honey. Let's pretend to be bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yes, let's be bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz,
My,
buzz.
what busy bees.
Yes, we're busy bees. Buzz. Now we must fly back to our hive to make honey. Buzz.
Goodness me, what do we have here?
Granny, we're busy bees. Buzz.
Ah, would you busy bees like some toast?
Yes, please.
And what would you like on your toast?
Honey.
That's lucky, because that's what I've made. Toast and honey.
Hooray! I like being a bee because they eat lots of lovely honey. I like being a snail because they eat all Grandpa's lettuce.
Oi!
Oh.
You cheeky rascal.
Recycling.
Mr. Bull, the bin man, is collecting the rubbish. It is early morning, so Mr. Bull tries to be as quiet as he can. But Mr. Bull is not very good at being quiet. Peppa and George are finishing their breakfast.
What's that noise?
It's Mr. Bull, the bin man.
Hello, Mr. Bull.
Moo! Hello, everyone. Must be off. Lots of rubbish to collect.
Bye.
Bye! Moo!
Mr. Bull has emptied the rubbish bin for us.
Good. Let's clear up the breakfast things.
Can we help, Mummy?
Yes, you can.
Let's throw this empty bottle in the bin.
Peppa, stop.
What?
We don't put bottles in the rubbish bin. They can be recycled.
What does that mean?
All the things we can't use again, we put in the rubbish bin for Mr. Bull.
But all the things that can be used again are put in these recycle boxes.
The red one is for newspapers, the blue one is for tin cans, and the green one is for bottles.
Peppa, you have a bottle. So which box does it go in?
The green one.
Yes.
This is fun.
Now it's George's turn. Can you find a newspaper for the red box?
George wants to recycle Daddy Pig's newspaper.
Oh, I haven't finished with my newspaper just yet, George. You can have it in a minute. Oh, all right. Here you are, George.
Newspapers go in the red box, George. Now that we have collected enough things, we can go to the recycle centre.
Hooray! Let's go.
Mummy Pig has the bottles. Peppa has the tin cans. And George has the newspapers.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, Daddy Pig.
Then let's go!
Recycle, recycle, we're going to recycle. Tin cans, bottles, newspapers. Recycle, recycle, we're going to recycle.
This is Miss Rabbit's recycle centre.
We're here.
Hooray!
Hello there!
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Have you come to do some recycling?
Yes, we have.
Jolly good! Carry on!
What's Miss Rabbit doing?
She's recycling all the rusty old cars.
Wow!
Who can tell me which bin the bottles go in?
The green one.
That's right.
And the cans go in the blue one.
Well done, Peppa.
George wants to recycle the newspapers.
OK, George, you can do the newspapers. There. That's enough recycling for one day.
Yes. Let's go home.
Oh, where's our car gone?
Peppa's car has disappeared.
Stand back!
Miss Rabbit is recycling Peppa's car.
Stop! That's our car.
What? Is it really?
Yes!
Our car isn't old and rusty.
Silly me. I just love recycling.
Yes, so do we. But we also love our little car.
Yes, and our little car loves us too, don't you?
Lots of muddy puddles.
It is morning. Peppa and George are playing in the garden.
Look, George, a lovely muddy puddle to jump in.
Peppa! George! Come on, we're going out.
Oh, but we wanted to jump in muddy puddles.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find lots of puddles today.
We're going for a lovely walk in the woods.
Oh, are there puddles in the woods?
Yes, I should think so.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, Mummy Pig.
Then let's go!
I love muddy puddles, splishy, splashy puddles. I love muddy puddles, la-da-dee-da-doo.
Peppa and her family have arrived at the woods.
I I adore woodland walks. The birds singing, the dappled sunlight, the...
Where are the puddles?
There's one.
Hooray! Muddy puddles! Oh, this puddle is not very muddy.
That's because it's got leaves and twigs in it.
Not all puddles are muddy, Peppa.
This puddle is twiggy. And it's crackly.
So what would you call it?
A twiggy, crackly puddle.
I would have to agree.
Woodland puddles are twiggy and crackly.
Can we find a puddle that's a bit more sploshy?
OK, but we'll need to go somewhere else.
Why don't we go to the beach?
Yes, the beach. Looking for muddy puddles, splishy, sploshy puddles. Looking for muddy puddles, a-la-da-dee-da-doo.
This is the beach.
Look, puddles! Oh, this puddle isn't muddy.
That's because it's made of sand and water.
So what shall we call it?
It's not twiggy crackly. It is a scrunchy, crunchy puddle.
It certainly is.
Beach puddles are scrunchy, crunchy.
Can we find more sorts of puddles?
Let's try the playground.
Yes, the playground. Looking for muddy puddles, a-la-da-dee-da-doo.
This is the playground.
Puddles!
What kind of puddle is this, Peppa?
It sounds splatty, so I will call it a splatty puddle.
Excellent description, Peppa.
Playground puddles are splatty.
Time to go home.
What a fantastic day out that was.
Yes, we've learnt about all kinds of puddles.
First, the twiggy crackly puddle.
In the woods with the leaves and twigs.
Then the scrunchy crunchy puddle.
At the beach with the sand and water.
And the splatty puddle.
In the playground.
It's sad we didn't find any muddy puddles.
I know where to find the best muddy puddles.
Peppa and George have arrived back home.
Muddy puddles!
So, Peppa, what do you call this puddle?
It is splishy and splashy sploshy.
A splish, splash, splosh muddy puddle.
No, Daddy! It is the bestest puddle in the world, so I will call it a Peppa puddle.
Peppa loves jumping up and down in Peppa puddles. Everyone loves jumping up and down in Peppa puddles.
Buttercups, daisies and dandelions.
Peppa and her family are visiting Cousin Chloe's house for the day.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Chloe.
As it's such a sunny day, we thought we'd have a picnic in the garden.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Come on, Peppa and George. Race you.
This is a good spot for a picnic.
Yes.
Ooh, look at all the flowers in the grass.
Yes, let's pick them. I will pick the buttercups.
I will pick the daisies. No, George. You need to find your own flower to pick. Ooh.
George has found some very pretty flowers.
George, don't pick the flowers in the flower bed.
Only pick the flowers in the grass.
Chloe is collecting buttercups. Peppa is collecting daisies. George is collecting grass.
Don't pick grass, George. Pick dandelions, like this one. Peppa, George, would you like to see a trick with buttercups?
Yes, please.
George, do you like butter?
George does not know if he likes butter.
Let me see. Yes, George, you do like butter.
How can you tell?
If I hold a buttercup under George's chin and it shines yellow, that means he likes butter.
Do it to me! Do it to me!
Peppa, do you like butter? You do!
It's true! I do like butter. I've got a trick I can do with daisies.
Oh, what's that?
If I put a daisy under your chin and it shines yellow, then that means you like cheese.
Really?
Yes. George, do you like cheese? Cheese.
Yes, George does like cheese.
Oh, there's no yellow.
Are you sure you like cheese, George?
I think they are the wrong type of daisies. Oh.
Don't worry, there is something we can do with daisies. We can make a daisy chain.
What's a daisy chain?
I'll show you. First you take a daisy and make a little hole in the stem. Take another daisy and thread it through that hole. Then make a hole in that daisy stem and thread another daisy through that hole. Look, a daisy chain.
Wow! Let me try. Make a hole in the stem, thread a daisy through. This is fun!
We can join them together to make one big daisy chain necklace. There! Now you are the daisy queen, Peppa.
Yes, I am the daisy queen. Look at me, look at me! No, George, I am the daisy queen. You need to be something else. Oh.
George, you can be a lion. And these dandelions can be your mane.
George is a dandelion. Roar!
George likes being a lion.
Roar!
Children, come and get your food.
Look, everyone. I am the daisy queen. And this is George the lion. Roar!
Ooh.
And I know a trick to see if you like butter, Daddy.
Really?
Yes, you do like butter.
Oh, I do.
That's very clever, Peppa. Can I try? Yes. Daddy also likes eggs and tomato, cheese and cake.
Wow! How do you know all that, Mummy?
Because he's got bits of egg, tomato, cheese and cake all down his front.
Ho, ho.
Daddy Pig loves picnics. Everybody loves picnics.
Gardening.
Peppa and George are playing at Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig's house.
Grandpa, catch!
Ho, 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 ho. Catch! What's this?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur? Ho, 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 ho.
Grandpa, what are you doing?
I'm planting these seeds.
Seeds? What do seeds do?
Seeds grow into plants. I just make a little hole and put the seed in. Then I cover it with earth and water it. Everything in my garden grows from tiny seeds like these.
Even the big apple tree?
Oh, yes. This tiny seed will grow into a little apple tree, like this.
Ooh!
And that little apple tree will grow into a big apple tree, like this. Ouch! And inside this apple are more seeds.
To make more apple trees.
Exactly.
Grandpa! I want to plant a seed.
Would you like to plant a strawberry seed?
Yes, please.
This seed will grow into a lovely strawberry plant. First, make a little hole.
Then I put the seed in and cover it with earth.
Shall I water it for you?
No, no. I want to water it.
Good. Now we wait for it to grow.
Peppa and George are waiting for the seed to grow.
It's not doing anything.
You'll have to be patient, Peppa. It will take a long time to grow.
Peppa, George, it's time to go home.
But we're waiting for my strawberry plant to grow. I wanted strawberries for tea.
Don't worry, Peppa. Next time you come, the seed will have grown into a plant.
I will have strawberries.
Yes.
Come on, Peppa.
Bye-bye, Grandpa. Bye-bye, strawberry.
Grandpa Pig looks after Peppa's strawberry plant. After many days, Grandpa Pig finds a tiny plant growing. Day by day, the plant grows bigger and bigger. Then one day, Grandpa Pig finds something very special.
Strawberries.
Grandpa, we're back.
Peppa and George have come to play again.
Grandpa, did my plant grow?
Yes. Look.
Ooh. Strawberries. Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa, can we plant something else?
Yes. Now it's George's turn to choose.
Yes, you choose, George. Choose a carrot. Grandpa, I think George wants to grow a carrot.
George, would you like to grow a carrot?
No.
What would you like to grow?
George has thought of something he wants to grow.
Dinosaur.
George wants to grow a dinosaur tree.
Silly George. Dinosaurs don't grow on trees. Dinosaur. Compost.
Daddy Pig is making vegetable soup for lunch.
Daddy, can I help?
Thank you, Peppa. Can you clear away all these vegetable peelings?
Okay.
Stop, Peppa. Vegetable peelings don't go in the normal bin. They go in this brown bin.
Ooh, Nana.
That's right, George. It's a banana skin. And there are onions and carrots and all sorts of fruit and vegetable leftovers in here. Granny and Grandpa will like these.
Do Granny and Grandpa Pig eat potato peelings?
No, Peppa.
They're for Grandpa's garden. They help his plants grow.
Oh.
We can take these round there after lunch.
Oh, goody.
Mummy Pig, Peppa and George are taking the vegetable peelings over to Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
We're here!
Hooray! Grandpa Pig, Papa Pig, we've got a special present for you.
Ah, vegetable peelings. Fantastic. My garden will like these.
Does your garden eat vegetables?
Oh, no, Peppa. These peelings are for my compost heap.
What's that?
I'll show you. Here it is.
It's a wooden box.
Yes, Peppa, but it's a very clever wooden box. I put these peelings in the top, and then out of the bottom comes lovely rich earth called compost.
How does it do that? Is it a magic box?
Oh, no, Peppa. I've got some little friends that give it some help.
Where?
In here. Look.
Ah, wriggly worms. Wiggle, wiggle.
The worms turn all the fruit and vegetables into compost.
Grandpa, can we find some more wriggly worms for your compost heap?
What a good idea.
Come on, George. Let's find some more wriggly ones. A wriggly worm. Wiggle, wiggle. You're a wiggly worm. You're a wiggly worm. How do you do? I love you. You're a wiggly worm.
Ha! Well done.
Be a good wiggly worm and turn it all into compost.
Then I can use the compost to...
I know. You put a seed in the ground, cover it in compost, and it grows into a tree.
Oh, yes, Peppa. And talking of trees, we'd better go and help Granny Pig. She's collecting fruit in the orchard.
What's the orchard?
It's where you find fruit trees. We've had this orchard since I was a little piggy.
Hello, Granny Pig. Candy egg.
Are you going to help me collect some apples?
Yes, Granny. Oh, the apples are too high up.
Don't worry, Peppa. Granny and Grandpa have a little trick to collect the apples.
Everybody hold on to the tree.
On the count of 3, shake the tree as much as you can.
1, 2, 3!
It's raining apples. Granny, can we have an apple, please?
Of course, Peppa.
Delicious.
And can you guess what we do with the apple cores?
Wiggle, wiggle.
That's right. The apple cores go into the compost for the worms.
Clever George.
And clever wriggly worms too. Bird spotting.
It is a lovely sunny day at Peppa's house. Granny and Grandpa Pig have come to visit.
Hello, everyone.
I like your funny hat, Grandpa.
Thank you, Peppa. Today I'm doing a bit of bird spotting.
What's bird spotting?
It's Grandpa's latest little hobby. I suppose it keeps him happy.
Yes. I look for birds, and when I spot them, I tick them off in my book. Look, this is a robin redbreast. I spotted one in my garden.
Ooh!
Of course, what I'd love to spot is a very rare bird, like a cuckoo.
Never mind, Grandpa. I'm sure you will one day.
Yes, in fact, I was actually hoping to do a bit of bird spotting before lunch, if that's okay.
No problem. Lunch won't be ready for ages.
Grandpa, can George and me go bird spotting too?
Of course you can, Peppa.
We'll call you when lunch is ready.
The best place to spot birds is where there are trees. Birds like trees.
But there aren't any birdies here, Grandpa.
Ah, but I know a clever trick. We pretend to be a bird. Then hopefully a bird will hear our call and fly here.
Look, Grandpa, a birdie.
Ah, yes, that is a sparrow. A good start.
Here are Mr. Stallion and Mrs. Corgi.
Ah, Grandpa Pig.
I see you're doing some bird spotting.
Yes.
Us too. We've just spotted one of the rarest birds in the world.
A ribbon-tailed bird of paradise. Amazing to find one this far north.
Well done. I spotted a sparrow.
Oh, yes, a common sparrow.
Well done, you.
See you later.
Bye. Now, let's do some more bird calls.
I can do a duck. Quack, quack. It worked.
I wonder if there's a duck in my book.
Mrs. Duck must be in your book. She is very special.
Of course she is. Ah, here we go. A duck.
And George can do a pigeon. Do your pigeon, George. Look, Grandpa, pigeons.
They seem to have left pigeons out of my book.
How are you doing, Grandpa Pig?
Spotted any rare birds?
We saw a duck and some pigeons.
And I have high hopes of spotting a cuckoo.
Peppa, George, Grandpa, lunch is ready.
Oh, goody.
Bye.
A cuckoo, you say?
How were you planning on spotting a cuckoo?
Oh, you know, I was just going to call cuckoo. My goodness, it worked.
Well done, old chap.
Cuckoo! It's inside the house.
Oh, that is not a real cuckoo. That is Peppa's toy cuckoo clock.
Sorry to barge in like this, but Grandpa Pig has heard a cuckoo.
You're in here somewhere.
But, Grandpa...
Quiet, everyone. We don't want to scare the cuckoo away. Ah! Oh, it's a cuckoo clock. That means I can't tick it off in my book.
But, Grandpa, my cuckoo clock is very special.
It certainly is. I think you should tick it off.
I would if it was me.
What does everyone else think?
Strictly speaking, it's...
Okay, if everyone thinks it's fair.
Hooray!
Grandpa Pig loves bird spotting. Everybody loves bird spotting.
Bug Hotel.
Peppa and George have come to play at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house.
Hello, Granny and Grandpa.
Hello, my little ones.
Would you like to see what I've made in the garden?
Yes, please.
Then follow me.
I wonder what Grandpa's made this time.
I've made a hotel.
What's a hotel?
A hotel is a house where you can stay for a holiday. Hotels are very fancy.
Like a fairy castle?
Yes, just like a fairy castle. When you arrive, someone takes your bags and you're given a comfy room to stay in. That's what a hotel is.
I like hotels.
My hotel isn't exactly like that.
I'm sure it's still very nice.
Here it is, my bug hotel.
Oh, my word.
Good, isn't it?
It isn't quite what I was expecting when you said hotel.
How can we stay in that?
It's not for us. This hotel is for little bugs.
Oh.
It is made out of sticks, old logs, bricks and leaves. All the things that bugs like.
Here comes a little beetle.
Look, our first guest. Welcome to our hotel. Which of our rooms do you fancy?
It's going into the tube thing.
Yes, the beetle likes this bamboo tube the best. It's just the right size for it.
It looks really cosy.
Yes, and I want lots more bugs to stay at the hotel because they are very good for the garden.
Ooh, look, a ladybird.
Ah, yes. Here comes our next guest.
The whole family have come to stay.
The baby ladybirds are so sweet.
Hello, everyone. For you, I'd recommend our family rooms.
The family rooms are a piece of wood with lots of holes.
Ooh, look, a butterfly.
Welcome, Miss Butterfly. I see you've discovered our roof terrace.
Ugh, these are a bit too creepy-crawly for me.
No, Granny. These are wood lice. They do lots of good work. They prefer a room that is nice and dark. May I recommend this room for you?
Night-night, wood lice.
Well done, Grandpa. Your hotel is almost full.
There's always room for more guests. The more, the merrier.
Look, a bee.
It's a bumblebee.
In you go. Oh, no, it can't fit in.
None of the hotel rooms are big enough for the bumblebee.
We'll just have to make a new room. Peppa and George, would you like to help?
Yes, please.
First, we need to find something big enough.
What about nice flower pot.
That's perfect. We'll just turn it upside down.
Would the bee like a comfy bed inside?
Yes, I'm sure the bee would like that.
George has found some dry grass.
Perfect. That will make a very comfy bed.
The flower pot room is just right for the bumblebee.
She sounds very happy. She's going buzz, buzz. I'm a bumblebee. I like to buzz around. Buzz. George is the beetle crawling on the ground. We are little bugs. We play all day. We like the bug hotel and we want to stay.
You're very large bugs, aren't you? I don't think we have any rooms big enough.
Oh.
But the bug hotel never turns guests away. We just make more rooms. Here you are, the grandest room of all for our most important guests.
I'm all lovely and snug.
I think it's the best fancy hotel in all the world.
Yes, it is rather good.
Peppa and George love the bug hotel. All the little bugs love the bug hotel.